when you think about the nuts and bolts of the situation, you have a virus that all sides, we have all different types of divergent views on this as a human people. But one thing we know, it affects people who are immunocompromised and who are not in great shape. So I would think that working out and being in better physical shape, your lungs, your heart, your mind, everything would help combat the disease. And that, I believe, is what you said as well, right? In a couple of your videos back then.
Oh, yeah. They would try to, why are you doing this, blah, blah, blah. And I would bring up exactly those logical points that you just brought up. And that's where you could see that this was intentional. It wasn't about logic, right? This is about tyranny and complete control. And some people still can't see that's what that was about. But if logically, get sunlight, work out, social bonds are huge. And I remember with the mask stuff, that was before the mask became crazy. I don't know if you remember that. Like, that was before people started losing their mind with the mask, and it became like this huge virtue signaling thing. Because I refused, right, to wear. And I told the team from day one, I said, you will not wear a mask in my gym, or will not be required here. That was in March, and they would try to get me, and some of the journalists would try to question me on that. And I would explain a lot of this. Look, this thing ain't healthy for you. Breathing carbon dioxide through this, not being able to expel all your carbon dioxide. And I said, you can do what you want, but this is not they don't have to wear one in my gym, and they would always try to put you in corners, paint you in corners, and politically or whatever it was. But I wouldn't take any of the debate.
I feel the need to talk about these things, even if we all disagree on it and we've come at it from different perspectives. We're all together here. It's September of 2022, and I think everything should be a personal choice, and especially when it relates to kids, and our younger generation. That's really what we're both about. We both have kids. We both, work with kids, coach kids, and these people, like adults, if adults can do what they want, but stop trying to always influence the kids, let them figure things out for themselves, and recognize that, like, there's so many societal issues with technology right now that the last thing they need is to, be forced to wear something that takes them further and further away from connecting with people. And drawing it back to what you had described earlier with your story, I think that's the other important aspect of this, is that people miss that connectivity. It's not just working out. I think that you've mentioned this a lot of times, especially in 2020 when you were talking and you were like, you need that community. And it never really resonated with me until I joined Newell Strength, and I was like, yeah, that's right. And then I realized, like, yeah, this is what I'm about too. I love building communities. I love the fact that I've been in this town for, 3 decades already,
Yeah, man. Yeah, and as you get older, that's something you start really realizing how important that is,